any plants here before? So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to,
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by
quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're...
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all... The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the death... According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone. Which ball in Quidditch?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was... When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team... True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to...
True.
Actually, the answer was... While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty... And I won't be giving you any more easy questions,
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No, I'm sorry, but though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also who founded the village of Hogwarts.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A Letherfold.
That's incorrect. The answer, while the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monk. What is the only spell known to repel a Letherfold?
The Knockback Jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patron. The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea. Who published the Law of Element?
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was... One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer, according to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paws' 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizards?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Are you interested in continuing on to the next?
I don't have time for it.
That's fine. Come on. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Lumos.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Wands was so much fun, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling.
Thank you, Professor. The extras...
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to... Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the room. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested...
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want... I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for... Until then, well done. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
He often asks after you and his owls.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know...
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but...
Very well.
And I...
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
know which one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
For better or for worse, we're in. Quietly now. Beatrice Totalis.
I wouldn't give.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
And no, up for a bit of dying, are we? If only Red Rock would... No!
Bombarder!
Coming back this way. Let's get this over.
Levioso! Descendo! Defendo!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or any number of endearing qualities. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo. Bombarda.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Bombarda. Lumos.
Lumos.
Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
Patricius Totalis.
Someone's in there.
You don't believe you can see, do you? Just you wait till I'm solid ground!
Defender, Incendio.
This is almost too easy!
Defender.
Red Rock will need us coming for it!
Defender. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Descendo. Incendio. Defender. We're not finished yet. Incendio. Defender. Incendio. Defender. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Descendo. Defender. Incendio. Descendo. You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Incendio. Revelio.
Myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I like my
Incendio. Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like
Confringo.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a copy. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft. Why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passage.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what... Unbelievable.
Made the mistake of leaving my potion.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit.
Do I did. I mean, I do. Speak it.
It is. His name is Lodgok. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you?
Of course. How exciting. I mean...
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him...
You said you know gobbledygook.
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you would...
Lodgok is waiting.
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first.
nice to see you, my young friend.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could...
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the... Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or...
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making...
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational... Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must... Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of... They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repository. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards want. He is determined to take it for...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our...
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than...
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering.
What else should we know about it?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible. From what I know of wizard magic,
Amit and I can...
I will await your... I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for...
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing them is something else altogether.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it could get a bit boring. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. What's going on out there? Oh, little moon calf. Oh, Ranrock cannot know there was a human here. I won't rest until if you see the humans attack.
Accio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. There must be more notes around here. What could they be?
Bring me a dozen humans back. I'll take more. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Clever.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am,
Revelio.
they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us. Means they are not alone. What's that? Who's there? Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. Huh? Who is it?
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo. Backing up. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Swimming this area is a waste of my time. Is somebody there?
There's no Talus. This
I must be going mad. Is nobody here?
Revelio. Confringo.
Show yourself. If you're there.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.